Welcome children. I hope you people have gone through the revision set has been given. From that set, I have selected some of the questions and I will solve it here and I will explain it again. And you must try to solve the given questions. Let's come to one of them. Yes. Suppose you have asked the number of integers between -3 and 2. How many integers will be there between -3 and -2? So, your question is the number of, here we are going to find the number of integers between, you must focus on that word, between -3 and 2. So from that you can understand that as we are going to consider the between -3 and 2, so for that we are going to omit these two numbers. So let's write the numbers. Which are the numbers you will get in between this? So the numbers are -3, -2, -1, then 0, then 1, then 2. But as it is asked for the between, so here we are going to omit these two. So other than two, what these numbers you are getting here, see, we are getting -2, -1, 0 and 1. So how many integers you have got in this case? So your answer will be 4 numbers. Here 4 integers are there. Yes, and which are the 4 integers you have got? -2, -1, 0 and 1. Okay, let's come to the second question. In second question, you have asked that if the sum of two integers is given, that is equal to -17. Okay, and one of the two number that is equal to -9. So what will be the other number? That means what has been given? One number of these two has been given -9, and you have asked to find the sum. That means -9 has been added with some of the number, we don't know what it is, and their sum is equal to, that is given, -17. So what you will add with -9 to get -17? For that, if you are going for the easiest way, you can count it from -9 to -17. What you will give? Yes. Otherwise, when you have given the sum, I am telling you one trick. Let it be two number has been given, or you know only one number and you don't know what will be added with that, and so that you will get 8. What you will do directly, tell me? That sum you are getting, that means definitely it is the bigger one from these two. So what you will do? Your concept will be, here in this case you will subtract these two and you will find out 6. That 6 will put here. Here also I am going to apply the same theory. This is an example I am giving, but here also I am going to apply the same theory. What I will do here, that is the rough work I am doing, or I am doing it here. Yes, for that one. Here I can take -17, this is the sum, and from that if I am subtracting the given number, that is equal to -9. And whatever I will get, that will be the result. What I will get? Okay, here one more thing is given. See, if it is -9, so what we can do in this case, if you have asked to subtract the negative integer, then it's better to add the additive inverse. So what I can do here, additive inverse of -9, that is equal to definitely +9. So after that, here again you can see one is negative, one is positive. That means we will go for the subtraction. And what the sign we will carry for that? After the subtraction, whatever result we are getting, here the big number is 17. So from that we will take the sign. And after subtracting 9 from 17, what we are getting? We are getting 8. So what will be the sign with that? It will be -8. So let's put it -9 and -8. It will give you the sum of 17. Here you can go for the cross check. Add -8 and -9. What you are getting? Yes, you are getting 17 only. I hope your concept is clear about this one. Let's move to some different type of questions. Yes, related to, go for that elementary set. That chapter already we have done. Come to the second part. Here I have selected that digit has been given, question number 4, that one. Here, let's come to the first bit. Name the types of the following triangles. Yes, here in the first bit it has been given triangle ABC with AB equal to 8 cm, AC equal to 7 cm and BC equal to 5.5 cm. So what you have noticed in this question, in case of triangle ABC, let it be, I am drawing also the rough sketch. If name is ABC, whereas one side has been AB has been given 8 centimeter, AC has been given 7 centimeter, and BC has been given 5.5 centimeter. Now, you can notice one thing, that all the sides are unequal. Are they equal? No. So what type of triangle you have got? It is an what type of triangle? It is an scalene triangle. What? Here you have asked to write the type of the triangle. So here it will be so as the sides are unequal, we are getting a scalene triangle. This is a now come to the bit 4 of the same question. Here it has been given in this question. Triangle XYZ with y equal to 90 degree. Let me go for the rough sketch. Here it has been given one angle y is equal to 90 degree. Let it be, this is y. So what is the name of the triangle? It is XYZ. Okay, one angle is given 90 degree, that means it is 90 degree. And xy equal to yz. xy equal to yz. That means these two sides are equal. So what type of triangle we are getting? By the sides and by the angles, we can say it is an isosceles right angle triangle. So what we will write in this case? We will write it as an isosceles isosceles right angle triangle. Now you come to the last bit of the same question. Here one triangle has been given MLN, where angle L equal to 30 degree, angle M equal to 70 degree, and angle N equal to 80 degree. What have you find out from that? Let me go for the rough sketch of this one. Here the triangle has been given, triangle LMN. LMN, whereas L equal to 30 degree, let it be, and M equal to 70 degree, and N equal to 80 degree. What you have noticed? All the three angles, all are less than 90 degree. So what type of triangle we are getting here? Here it is an acute angled triangle. So what you will write? Here we will write it is an acute angled triangle. Okay, so this is the answer you are getting from that one. Now let's come to the last question. Here the number has been given 7 for that. Draw a rough sketch of a regular octagon and draw a square by joining exactly 4 of its vertices. Let's see what we will get. First we go for an octagon. Octagon means it is an 8-sided figure. Yes, it is an 8-sided figure, and when we are going for a rough sketch, it may not be the perfect one. So whatever it is, but we can get the concept. Let's go for this. Yes. Yes. See, if I am naming this one A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now you have asked to add the vertices, some of the vertices, so that you will get a square by joining exactly 4 of its vertices. Yes, let's see what can I do on that. Yes, I am adding it like that. Here you have to apply your concept. Yes. Yes, done. Exactly, I have got a square. See what I have done? It was an octagon with an 8-sided figure. Yes, and I have named this one as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now I have joined 4 of the opposite vertices to get this square, and the square I have got, its name is the square. What we have got? B, D, F, H. Yes, that is the answer. So let's prepare for your upcoming test. Go for the practice sheet and keep practicing.